WP Tuxedo 1.1 generates three types of code for you. It can generate the full theme, it can generate a style switcher theme, and it can generate a child theme. I'm gonna discuss all three, but I'm going to concentrate on the child theme. So I've got my original theme over here called Marie. The name is going to be important for the generation of the child theme. So I just went ahead and exported the full theme. Then I went ahead and created the styles, and I've got 5 of them. I named them by the color, so I've got black, dark, green, red, and yellow. And to generate each one of those, all I had to do is change my CSS settings in Artisteer. In this case, I changed the color of the navigation bar. I could have done other changes as well, but I didn't. And in this case, from the options, I chose to the export type to be style switcher, and I did this for each style. The end result was, for each style you get a folder, and then all I have to do is get these folders, and in my main theme there's a folder called styles. Copy those styles in here, make sure they're unzipped, and automatically now this particular theme is going to have 6 different styles. We have the default one, the original theme, and then 5 additional styles. So to see it in action, all I need to go is to go to the customizer, and there's a style switcher tab. That is the default theme. Change it to any other style. This is black, this is dark, and finally the red, and you have, and so on and so forth. Alright, let me go back to my default theme. So the theme switcher, it's very straightforward and easy to use. Now let's talk about the third type of code that it can be generated, and that's the child theme. First of all, what is a child theme? A child theme is only necessary when you are going to give your theme to another developer who's going to add more PHP files, or edit your PHP files and edit your CSS settings to your theme. And in the future, if you update your theme, all of those changes are automatically going to get overwritten. They're going to get deleted. So if you're not going to use a child theme, you have to document all the changes you made, all the manual changes you made to the theme, and then once you update the theme, you need to put all the changes back, and that can be time consuming if you did a lot of manual editing. So updating a theme, basically it's fairly simple. It's really 2-step, whether you can do it manually through FTP or through the backside. It involves deleting the theme and then uploading the new one. So obviously, if I delete the theme, the entire folder Marie, all the changes that I have done to my CSS file, to the PHP files, those are going to be deleted as well. So hence what we have with child theme. So we create the child theme. We are going to tell WordPress that it's a child theme, and we have to connect the child theme to a parent theme. So in this case, we're telling that the Marie child is a child theme and belongs to the Marie, the main theme, the parent theme. And any changes that I make over here will not get affected when you update the theme. So you can update your themes, and all of your changes that you make, all the manual editing will be kept. So you don't have to manually worry about editing everything all over again. So how do you create a child theme with WP Tuxedo 1.1? You really don't need WP Tuxedo 1.1 to generate a child theme for you. You can create it manually, but makes the your job easier. So I saved the artx file for the child theme, and to actually generate the child theme, it involves now 2 steps. Okay, here we go. I'm using the same styles as my default theme, as my main theme, parent theme. In the options, first of all, I need to change the export type to child theme, and then right underneath it, I need to put the fill in the fields for the child theme. So this is the name that I gave. Marie is the name of the parent theme again, and I put underscore child. Usually it's customary to call a child theme to end it up with a child, so you know it's a child theme. I've got the same information from the main theme, the theme URI, the author's URI, and the version number. I've got my own versioning over here. Now the most important thing is the template, and this is going to be the name of the parent theme that you're using. This is how WordPress is going to tie both themes, the parent and the child theme, together. So once I've done those 2 steps, again the export type must be child theme, and I fill in the child theme information. Make sure that you exactly have the name of the parent theme over there correctly. You go ahead and export it. Okay, let's see how the export is going to look like. So we have a screenshot, we have the images, the scripts, and you have the styles. And the styles is basically the because it's the parent theme that I'm using, the styles is exactly that. The most important information in this file, in the style CSS, is the header information over here. Again, this is how WordPress is going to tie this child theme to the parent theme. Okay. Now, in the main site, a child theme is loaded up just like a regular theme. So it's going to show up in the themes. And let's go and activate the theme style right now, the child theme. So I activated it, and physically, visually, you're almost not gonna see any differences between the two, because by default is using the original parent themes settings, style settings. So I can always go to the customize, and change to different style, and those are going to work as well. Now there's a little bit of a problem as far as styles go. If I go to my child uh, theme and open in the styles, and at the bottom of the file put my customize CSS commands, um, my custom CSS commands are only going to work if in the customizer I'm using the child theme default. Okay, what if I want to customize something and I wanted to for example use the red style? That's the reason why I made a small little change to the exported code, to the exported child theme. And this is what I've done. There are 3 CSS files, so I did it to all 3 of them. Let's start with the first one. That's not it. Okay. I deleted all the CSS commands. Make sure the header stays there. And I use this command over here, and I imported the default style from the parent theme. Okay, and then I added my customization at the bottom over here. So basically I'm importing um, on the spot all the styles, and if I wanted to use the red style, I would go and load that. So in that case it was going to be Marie / styles, Marie / styles / red / style.css, and I would do this for all 3 CSS files. For the other 2, I completely deleted everything in there and imported my appropriate style from the main folder, the parent theme. Now, as a proof that this is working, my default style, my default theme, uses a grayish mouse over for the site name. I made a little change to the actual style, to the child style, and I said instead of being gray to be yellow. Okay, so all the default styles going to be loaded, and I added my own customization for the site name mouse over to be yellow. So if I load it up, there's yellow. Okay, so I could use, if I wanted to use the red navigation bar, because right now if I say red, the actual original red is going to be displayed, the red styles is going to be displayed, and my yellow customization is not going to be displayed. To make that work, all I have to do is go into the 3 of the CSS files and change the URL over here to display the styles from the red folder. That's for the CSS customization. For any PHP customizations that you have to do, you can simply put them in here, and it doesn't matter what style you're using, it's going to affect. So the only thing that you have to know about the PHP and child themes and customization is that if you create a file called functions.php, it is not going to replace the functions.php file from the original theme, from the parent theme, but it's going to append it. It's going to add on top of it. So in this case, I added the PHP command to start, and then I added a filter, a function to generate to allow me to put PHP commands in a text widget. Okay, so let's see it in action. I'm gonna quickly switch to my original theme, the parent theme. By default, WordPress does not allow you to put PHP commands in a text widget, and we're gonna try that right now. I have a text widget that's going to put, there you go, a WooCommerce mini cart. It's going to display the mini cart, and if I put this in my VT1 widget area, which I created in Artisteer, we are going to get this. Basically, it cannot parse, it cannot run the PHP code. Now, in terms of the child theme, let me switch it to the child theme now. Because I added in my functions file, I added the function to allow PHP commands in the text widgets. I have the same text widget, and now the PHP is run correctly, and there it is. And let me buy something really quickly. Let me put something in the shopping cart, and there it is. It's working correctly. Okay, so basically the way I have it set up is very simple. Any PHP files that I create that have the same file name as the parent theme, for example, header PHP. If I have a header PHP over here, the header PHP from the parent theme is not going to be loaded, but it's going to be loaded from here, from your child theme. So your changes will be in effect. But when it comes to the functions PHP, that is an exception. Your original functions PHP file from the parent theme will be loaded, and then whatever code you put in your child theme will append the original PHP file, and any other new PHP files that you create and put in your child theme, those are going to be loaded as well. So, and because now I'm dynamically loading up my CSS files, I'm importing them dynamically. In this case, if I update my theme, my parent theme, the way it is, I'm not going to lose any of my settings. I don't have to worry about the styles anyways, because they're going to be brought in dynamically. The only thing I have to worry is the script files. In many cases, as long as the script files stay the same, they don't change, I don't have to do anything. But in the future, if I generate an update to this theme with, let's say, Artisteer 4.3 or 4.4, that the scripts are going to be different, going to be changed, then all I have to do is manually update those script files, copy from the main um, theme, the parent theme, and just paste them into your child theme, and that's it. In most cases, most people don't use child themes, so you don't have to worry about it. If you making the themes for yourself or for your customers, you don't have to worry about it. But people like me that are preparing the themes for um, distribution and distribution to other web developers, where they're gonna be doing a lot of editing, whether to the PHP files or the CSS files. Um, Having a child theme is going to make things simpler. Um, I hope this helps, and I hope this answered many of your questions and did not add more questions and more confusion. I'll talk to you guys soon.